What is going on, guys? It is your boy Appetit back with a new video today. I'm going to be giving you guys some pro tips on how to improve your movement and show you guys some cool things about movement in this game in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, things you might not know and things that will help you become a better player. So we're going to break this video down into a couple categories, and the first thing we're going to be talking about is this movement helping you to win gunfights. And I've talked about some of these things in previous videos, but I'm going to touch on some of these things. So let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is jump shotting. So jump shotting is actually very good in this game. The simple way to do it is you want to sprint around a corner and just jump and aim in. And as you're jumping around the corner, you're already holding your pre-aim. And then the other way you can do it is the double sprint, the tactical sprint, double sprint, and then do this. The only difference between both of them is you're going to jump farther and faster. So usually the tactical sprint, the double sprint will catch people off guard, and it's usually a better kill. And to add on top of the jump shotting, now this is something you may have seen. This is actually a very crazy animation, and it's almost impossible to react against sometimes because it's that good. We're going to be talking about the bunny hop, the double jump. I call it the bunny hop. That's what it's usually called. And it's a very simple, but takes a lot of practice to really get it down where you're doing it almost every time perfectly. So basically what you want to do is you want to have your double sprint. That's the best way to do it. You're going to double sprint around a corner, and as soon as you're about to get around the corner, you're going to jump, and then as soon as you're about to land, you hit a nice little hop right after. So you want to aim in, hop, jump. As you can see, it's basically goes like that. Aim in, and the trick to this is you want to aim in. See how far I'm flying across as I'm hopping? Nice little hop there. And I've gotten really good at it where I do it actually very well. It takes a little practice because it's also about timing. You want to jump as soon as you're about to land. You don't want to jump before or after. And you see how to even do it there. So basically, just to give you a quick tutorial again, you're going to double sprint and you're going to jump. And as you're jumping midair, you want to hold your aim. And then as soon as you land, you're going to want to jump again right when you're going to land. And it takes a little practice, but once you get used to this is actually a very crazy and very good animation to do. And it catches people off guard. There's nothing you can do about it. As soon as you come around the corner, I'm already aiming in. So I'm already looking at my target. And you fly at a pretty fast pace. If you're noticing the bunny hop, like it's not a little like slow hop. You're actually hopping very fast around a corner. And it's just because the momentum you're getting from the tactical sprint and just jumping. And you want to aim in, bang. All right, guys, the next thing we're going to be talking about is sliding. Now, you can use sliding in different ways. The one way you can use it is sliding around corners and then hip firing people, or just sliding, kind of catching them off guard like you could do in previous CODs, and then just challenge them right away. And it's basically a little different than just running to a door and challenging or jumping around a door. Instead, you're sliding, and it's you're not obviously not the same height. If someone slides, if I'm aiming here, someone slides, you're going to be more so towards here. So sliding around corners is very good. It sort of catch people off guard. Sliding can be really good to dodge bullets. Obviously, like if there's a guy here, you can slide as soon as you see him to sort of dodge the bullets. People even tend to slide in gunfights. I feel like it happens accidental, but people do it sometimes on purpose. So let's say a guy is here kind of pre-aiming you, or he comes around the corner and about to challenge you, and you come around the corner and you're full sprint. When you're full sprint, by the time you react, by the time you aim in, he will probably kill you, especially the TTK in this game, time to kill. So what people do is as soon as they see the person, they slide. And what sliding does is you can basically dodge bullets, and then you can basically hip fire challenge a second later. Because obviously the guy's going to be aiming like upper torso, middle of your body, maybe a little high. And when you slide, basically, you're going to go under his bullets, and then he has to readjust his aim to kill you. So another cool animation you can do in this game is you want to slide into a drop shot. And it actually looks kind of crazy sometimes on people's screen. So let's say I want to go around this corner. Instead of just sliding, as soon as you want to time the slide where the sliding is about to end somewhere around here, and you're going to prone immediately after the slide's over. So you're going to do something like this and then challenge right away. And it catches people off guard because it's like what I was saying earlier. Not when you slide, you're obviously lower than normal height. But then when you slide into a drop shot, now you're extremely low. And it's hard for people to readjust their aim before you kill them. So obviously, it also depends, like I said, like how far you do it. You obviously want to get like kind of time it where you're going to drop shot around a corner. So like right here into the drop shot. You see, that was a little bit slightly late. But it's really good because people don't expect you to do it. And it's a really cool animation in this game and a cool movement. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is strafe jumping. Now, I don't know if you guys played past Call of Duties that you can do this in, but basically allows you to jump slightly farther than you actually can, or get to places from point A to point B that you thought you couldn't before. So if I were to just do normal jump like this, you see, I barely don't make it, but I don't make it. It's impossible. It's basically impossible just to normal sprint and jump towards there. But if I strafe jump, which is sort of like this, you see how I'm allowed to jump there. And it takes a little practice. As you can see, I did it on my first try. It's basically like sort of like a snake movement where you turn. You're going to basically, instead of just going straight, you're going to sort of twist a little bit and then curve your body. And you're going to want to jump that way. And it takes a little practice, but once you get a hang of it, it allows you to jump to more places that you thought you couldn't before. To give you one more example before we move on, I'm going to try to double sprint here and try to jump here. I barely make it, but it's just not possible. Now I'm going to hit a nice little strafe jump right here. And as you can see, I make it with ease. So the next cool tip I'm going to share with you guys is that sliding downstairs actually is a lot faster. You can do this with ramps. It isn't as effective, but going down ramps is also a little faster. Sliding down ramps. So basically, I'm going to slide down this ramp, and you can see how fast I go through this very quickly. I'm already down. It only took me a second compared to versus, you know, if you were just to walk down the stairs, definitely it'll take me it takes an extra second. The time is basically doubled. I'm going to show you again. You simply could double sprint and then slide down. You could do this at any staircase. It actually allows you to maneuver really fast around the map, just faster in general. And it's just really fast movement. It's just obviously like this can be very useful in a lot of situations, and just sliding down immediately will help you. That 1 second difference in Call of Duty can make all the difference. All right, guys, for the next thing we're going to be talking about is fast hopping over walls. So as you can see, my character is hopping over the walls very quickly. There's no slow animation. And basically the way to do this is simply sprinting or double sprinting over the wall. And your character is going to do the fast like motion and try to hop over it. And this is very useful. Obviously, if you're trying to be aggressive, rush very quickly, you can keep doing this. Hopefully, it's not making you guys dizzy. But to share something else, if you want to simply just hop over the wall, or just hop on top of the wall rather over it, because that is a mistake a lot of us do. And I was actually struggling with that a lot in the start of the game. I was like, damn, bro, I don't want to jump over the wall. I just want to be on top of it. Simply just move slowly your thumbstick. Just push it forward on the wall. You do not want to sprint nor double sprint. Just push stick towards the wall and just hop up. Press X, A, whatever system you're on, and just hop over the wall. And obviously, you can also do this. If you guys didn't know, you can actually side hop in this game. I don't know if this has been in other Call of Duties, but you do not need to be looking at the wall to hop it. As long as I think you have to be to the side of it. You can maybe be slightly like this. You can hop it. You can hop backwards even. Like, you can actually, never mind. You can hop any way, but you can hop sideways. This can be sort of useful in a very random situation, but it can be useful. And to add on top of that, guys, this is another cool tip. You can actually cut some of the animation on certain areas that you can go like jump high on. So to give you the best example on this map and this specific location, there's definitely a lot of spots in this game that you can do that. You can see this little box here beside the crate. So if I'm going to double sprint, you see how it gives me the animation to actually hop on it. And I got to hop on this box if I want to jump onto the next box. But if you were to double sprint and jump beforehand and like jump high, as you can see, I cut the animation in half. I basically am on top of it already. All you see is a slight, maybe 0.3 milliseconds like animation very quickly. It's just my foot, like sort of putting my foot on top of it, but it's very quickly. Oh my. So that's a way to cut animation on little things. You can see my body character goes very fast, but I just found something very interesting. Apparently, you can cut a full animation in certain spots. As you can see, I'm jumping onto the blue crate instantly. Well, this is a new thing I just found out mid-video, which is pretty cool. Let's get like 1 million likes for this. So what you want to do in certain spots like this, you want to spam your jump button, and basically your character is going to sort of skip this, kind of like the animation I was doing, and hop onto the next thing. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know how useful that will be on certain parts of the map, but look at me. I'm literally skipping this whole thing and jumping onto this thing. And the crazy thing about this, guys, is I can't jump like this. There's no way for me to jump normally on this. I'm basically using this as a very quick stepping stone. That's pretty nuts. I don't know if you guys already knew this, but you can actually jump on top of doorways. And it's actually kind of random, but if you didn't know that already, it's actually pretty cool. There are some maps that can actually be kind of useful. For example, like Hackney Yard right here in this specific location. Instead of playing the random corners or just in there, you can actually jump on top of this doorway and sort of hold this angle, which is pretty cool. Just for you guys to know. So I shared my secrets, tips, and knowledge with you guys. Hopefully this video helps you get better movement, get more twisted, more cracked, helps you learn a couple things so you don't be as how do I say, like a robot and stiff. You know, play with some finesse. Make sure to drop that like, comment, and subscribe, especially if this video actually ended up helping you. I just learned something new right now, which is pretty nuts mid-video. I had to share it with you guys. I didn't want to save that for myself. I seriously appreciate all the love in my past couple of videos and all my videos. I seriously been trying to grind YouTube out and just keep posting some amazing videos, mix of awesome gameplay and tip videos for you guys to help you guys, inform you guys. I am a pro player and I do know a lot, and I'm trying to learn the game and learn more as I go on. So hopefully these help, man. I really love helping you guys and helping you guys become better. I love when people write in the YouTube comment like, oh, thank you so much for the tips. Like, they've helped me so much. Or when people come into my Twitch stream and in the chat and write like, oh, Apathy, these tips help so much, man. I really appreciate them. I'm a much better player now. Like, that's just awesome to hear, and that's why I do it. Hope you all have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, whatever it is, and I'll see y'all next time.